Hello, and welcome to a game that is not Minecraft. This is Space Engineers. I haven't played this in like 4 months. Yeah, I'm glad to be playing this game again. I don't really remember much of how this game goes, but yeah, this will be fun to figure out. So, it's changed quite a bit since I last played it, so I guess let's start with Earth like Drop Pod. Now, I did go ahead and do some extra... Oop. Okay, it's definitely a drop pod. I did some extra stuff, like research, before I started the episode to make sure I have some idea of what to do. Because, as I said, things have changed, and yeah, they're very different than they used to be. Okay, there's a parachute. I was like, why am I rocking around? Now, I wish I had spawned somewhere a bit flatter, but you know what? I can make this work. Oh gosh, that was a landing. So, hit F, let's get out. This is even more slanted than I thought it was. You know what? Oh well, we're good. So, there's a few things that have been added. One, there's like this little panel on the side which I can use to recharge all my stuff. I guess I don't need my helmet on, do I? And then two, there's been a new block added since the last time I played. That is, if I can find it, the survival kit. So the survival kit basically does everything for you, which I didn't actually realize. And something else I didn't realize, you can make stuff out of stone. Now I actually already tried to make this video a few times today without realizing that fact. So now that I know that, I can start digging and actually make progress. I'm going to go a little bit far away from my starting area because I don't want to make it look bad. Let's start digging right at the corner of where this starts to change. So if we head back over to here, where was this? Is this the survival thing? That is not. Here we are. So I go into here, I take all my stone, I put it into the survival kit that can only hold 2.7. Then I go to production, go to this, and ooh, okay. Let's just make a bunch of ingots. Let's make as many ingots as we can. And there we go, we're out of... wait, no, we still have a little bit of stuff. So it takes 500 for each little crafting recipe thing, I believe. Or maybe it only takes 100. I don't know, it takes some amount of stuff. So we have iron, we have nickel, we have silicone wafers. So I guess we should probably start by setting up a little bit of a platform here. Okay, so to put this here, I would need 2 steel plates, or 25 steel plates. One of those, I'm gonna guess 25. So if I go to production, go to basic components, I can now make steel plates. So let's try and make 25 of these. I could only make 12. I think that's okay because I believe I only need 5 to set up the basic actual thing. The basic platform. So let's set this here, go there, 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 there. Make this nice and large, and that's the biggest I can make this now. So I'm going to head back over, get some more stone, and I'm probably going to be doing this for a little while. Whoop, I just got an unknown signal. Something tells me I'm probably not going to be seeing what that is for a while, considering that is a long way away and probably in space. It's starting to get really dark. I'm having to use my lights the whole time. Let's put... Oh, I do not need to be digging out my stuff. Okay, let's go to 0 so I don't press the wrong buttons. So let's go into here, put the rest of my stone in. So we have 171 iron. I made 15 more steel plates, which I'll go ahead and take. And then we have 32.4 nickel and quite a bit of gravel. Don't think there's anything you can really use gravel for. Let's see, what are the basic components that I can make? I can make steel plates, solar cells, motors, quite a bit of stuff actually. So I think what I'm going to start by doing is I need to make, I believe there's another thing kind of like the survival kit which lets you build stuff. What is it? Basic refinery and basic assembler, those are the two things I'm looking at here. I believe the basic assembler allows you to make more stuff. Basic assembler is you produce a limited selection of components, requires ingots and power to produce components. And this, basic refineries refines limited types of ores into ingots. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I'd really want to build these just yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait a little bit before I start building stuff like that. Actually, something I probably should be working towards building is some sort of power source, because that is going to be very important as we move forward. Which means I'm probably going to need some form of power cell. Do I have that? I have a solar panel, a wind turbine, and can't tell if I have a power cell. I want to find some way of storing power. Actually, looking at this tree, it's looking like I'm gonna need to build a basic assembler to get an assembler, which does more unlimited stuff. Then I can get different modules and things. Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have to build it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build this even if I want batteries and stuff, so okay. Let's go ahead and start this off by building a basic assembler. That looks like a good orientation. So, what do I need for this? I need steel plates, computers, a display, 4 displays, 10 motors, construction components, and a lot more steel plates. So let's put what we have into it, which is 15 steel plates. So we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Oh boy. Hopefully I can build all that in here. I guess let's start with the 4 displays. And then we'll just take this one thing at a time, and eventually we will have everything that we need. Well, I've been mining for a little while. I think I've got a good enough amount of resources. So if we go to here, is this how I recharge? Yep, it's recharging my suit. Okay, this is the first time I've recharged my suit, so I didn't know if I was doing this right. Now, I don't know how much power my battery has, so I really need to get that power stuff going soon. So if we check in here, do I have all the stuff I need? I have my 10 motors, I have my... I don't need my silicone wafers, I need my computers, my construction components, my 4.2... Okay, I either made the wrong amount, or... Hold on, let me check this. So if I can build this whole thing without an issue, then... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I should be really short on steel plates so far because I don't have them all done yet. Yeah, I still need 24 more steel plates, so we're getting there. We only need steel plates left. Or we only have steel plates left. Do I finally have everything I need? Yep, that's the last panels. So let's go over here, start building this up. Is it gonna go? Yes! Okay. We have everything built, which means now that we have this, we have access to so many other things. Let's go ahead and look at this, see what we can do with it. Oh wow, we can make a lot of new stuff. So this basically does everything that the survival kit does. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It builds everything that the survival kit builds, and a little bit more. So, I think, now that we have this, I know we need some way to power this, but I do also need a, whatchamacallit, a refinery, which I believe I have access to now. And alright, there we go. We now have both a refinery, which if I go into here, I'm really hoping has the capability to make regular ingots. Tools, wait, is this not a refinery? Basic assembler. Basic assembler. Now, did I make the wrong tool? No, this is the basic refinery. Can this not make ingots? I don't know. Well, I'm really hoping it can, because if it can't, then that means I'm gonna... Is it turning to daytime? Hold on, can I turn off my... I can see! At the very, very end of my time making the refinery, it's finally turning to day. Anyways, like I was going to say, I think next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start setting up kind of an idea of what I want this place to look like. Because now that I have access to batteries, I should probably make some, as well as some solar panels, or I believe there was even wind turbines. I'd be interested to see how those work. So let's just make quite a few steel plates, and that should allow us to just place down some blueprints for things. So if we put some solar panels here and here, and then just kind of have a line of them, then once we have these built, I can just line this with batteries, which I should probably put those blueprints down as well. And this is probably going to be incredibly expensive, but it'll give us a more reliable power source than whatever is stored in the battery over here. Because I know that probably has a lot of power, but I don't know how much power a lot would be. So, I guess what I am going to do is I think I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed. So, next time I am going to continue work on this little base. Off camera, I'm going to see if I can build up what I have right here as much as possible, do a bunch of stone mining and stuff like that, just all the boring stuff. And hopefully, by next episode, we will be producing loads and loads of power, or at least however much power 4 solar panels does. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.